Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Reddit Rose report. Come listen to a story about a man named Taker. Ready? Here's the story about the streak, Taker, everything. Please make a note of it. Chad Patton, the referee, he did not know that The Undertaker was going to be losing to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. He was told Taker was winning, but the rules every referee knows is if you got a pin going, you continue the count. If the guy doesn't kick out, you continue it. You don't just up and stop or say, hey, that's just not right. You got to go with the flow. So anyway, you continue to count, even if the guy don't kick out in time or whatever you want to call it. But right after the match ended, though, Lesnar whispered in Taker's ear, "Thank you." All right, now I watched it when that was going on. I actually thought he leaned down in Taker's ear and asked him if he was all right. Like, you okay? But apparently he must have said thank you. That was nice. And okay, there's the rest of the story. Apparently the decision to end Taker's streak was finalized on March 31st. Only a very few people knew the outcome of it before WrestleMania Sunday. Anyway, a group of the people most likely were Vince, Taker, Lesnar, H, Heyman, and Stephanie. None of the agents were aware of it, though. The actual script of the show did not have the finish listed on there, which didn't raise really any red flags because that's not unusual for WrestleMania. It wasn't the only match that didn't have a finish on it because it was kind of up in the air, so nobody really knew. Whether or not Taker is done, Vince was going on the assumption that this was his last match and he could either win or lose. But Vince chose the idea that it's better to lose on your way out. Maybe. Vince chose the idea that it's better to lose on the way out. One person close to the situation said Vince talked Taker into losing. Another person said, who would also be in the know, that he wasn't talked into doing anything or something that he really didn't want to do. Taker was not, losing was not Taker's original decision, but he was going in on the thing and never protested the decision. Perhaps, he thought in 2010 if he was going to lose to anybody, maybe he thought Lesnar would be the guy to lose to. Because Lesnar is actual tough guy. He's not a brought up wrestler, well, even high school or college wrestler, yeah. But as far as pro wrestling, his family, not in it and everything. He's just a big, bad, tough guy. And there were many people in WWE very unhappy about the streak ending, but couldn't say so publicly either. So that's kind of a strange deal there. So that's the way it went down. Okay? All right, here's about the autopsy on Jim Hellwig, or Ultimate Warrior. This is straight out of the newspaper. Said results of wrestling legend James Hellwig will not be released just yet, according to the report from the Associated Press. Hellwig, better known as, this is what it's saying, better known to legions of fans as Ultimate Warrior, died Tuesday due to a catastrophic medical event outside a hotel in Scottsdale, Arizona. Maricopa County medical examiner performed the autopsy Thursday, but county spokeswoman Carrie Kirchick said that the examiner's office had no plans to release any preliminary findings. She did not say when the information is going to be released. Kirchick also said that determining Hellwig's cause of death would take longer than usual because his death appeared to be medical related. So they want to actually get in, just find out whether it was like I said, could have been a blood clot, could have been just enlarged heart. So we'll wait, get it right. And TNA live event in April 3rd, Augusta, Georgia, drew 450 fans. That breaks my heart, man. The No Wrestling went down. Even if it's TNA, it's still good damn wrestling. Anyway, Samoa Joe was out of action with a concussion that he suffered on March 28th. TNA live event in Lincoln, Nebraska. Angelina Love suffered a minor concussion April 4th. Mid-South Fan Fest during WrestleMania weekend. She worked last night's Impact, though. New Age Outlaws will probably be off at WWE TV for a while, as their loss to the Shield at WrestleMania 30 was kind of a blow-off for their run. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is indeed scheduled to be a WrestleMania tradition going forward that could end up changing before WrestleMania 31. Why even put it? Don't even pay attention. I don't know what's going to be there or not, but we'll find out. Now, if they don't have a lot of matches for a lot of the superstars to be in, they'll throw them all into a big pile and make a battle royal for a payday. Before WrestleMania 30, WWE had plans for the Shield versus Evolution for Extreme Rules to come around, but if they go in that direction, it's said that Flair's not going to be a part of the group with Batista, Orton, and H. Daniel Bryan, Brie Bella, they're getting married today, Sedona, Arizona. Many WWE talent started arriving yesterday for the wedding. John Cena cut a promo Tuesday night at WWE SmackDown taping where he joked around about Ultimate Warrior's promos. Now, that interview was edited out for tonight's broadcast, so don't expect that. Rey Mysterio did an interview with Medio in Mexico, said that he was disappointed that the original Sin Cara didn't work out. Rey said Sin Cara had a potential to be the person who would replace him as the Mexican, WWE's Mexican star. Rey said the original Sin Cara ego got in the way. Rey said if Cara had worked harder, learning to adapt to the American style, learning how to speak English better, things would have been a lot different. And believe it or not, after, of course, Ultimate Warrior's passing earlier this week, Maya Tyler, who's that? Steven Tyler's daughter, she rushed out to a New York tattoo parlor and immediately inked a tribute to her fallen hero. After getting the iconic war paint tattooed on her left calf, Maya, who appeared on Celebrity Fit Club, I guess back in 2000, wrote this. She says, it's one of my favorite tattoos that I've gotten in a long time. Then she added, rest in peace, big man. Happy birthday to three-time ECW Tag Team Champion Balls Mahoney, 42 years old, Fame manager, Bill Alfonso, a manager and referee for a long time, 57 years old. He was always the referee for Giant Gonzalez. I think because Gonzalez I don't think he could speak any English either. But WWE Hall of Famer Harley Race, 71 years old, three-time WWF Intercontinental Champion Goldust, 48. Former WCW Nitro Girl Fry, 42 years old. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.